What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Vigret here, doing a quick review and analysis, I guess you could say, or minor dive on the Kaabo Skywalker 10H. We got on my current display, it'll show you 226 miles. There's another 75, 76 on my old odometer, on my old display. This scooter has gone through a new battery, a new controller, and a new display module. Genuinely happens because high quality is not something that is always had with China-made scooters that are rebrands. That's okay though. This is actually a great scooter past the minor issues that you run into. Everything has a 1-year free replacement guarantee from the retailer that you buy it from. So if you're in the US, Kaabo Motors will take care of that. If you're overseas, Kaabo UK or Kaabo US or North America, whichever one, Kaabo China or where Scooter Hut UK, whatever, whoever sells you the scooter is to uphold that warranty if they can. There is a year warranty on them. And that's for everything if something goes wrong that's normal use error. So basically limited warranty, but it's good. The scooter tops out at 30 miles an hour on flat ground, full charge when you're at 54.6 volts. Quickly dwindles down to 27, 28 miles an hour from 54.5 to 53.7 volts. But handles really well in all terrains. I've taken it off-road, I've used it in light snow so far, and I've used it through rain, dry, like today is. And all has gone really well with it. Now, when it comes to taking care of the scooter, maintaining the scooter, currently on a slope, so this is a little bit more of a precarious situation. I'm by the water. Figured I'd visit a different spot today. But folding takes place right at that bottom stepping plate right by my foot. Stepping on it right now. You'll kick and it'll go down. Generally works if you don't have the locking mechanism in the way, even with a light press. But you'll take it so that you can see. Well, I get some grip. Press down on it. Give a good firm plant. Folds down. Do the reverse to unfold it. It's great. It's a 50-pound scooter. Does a good job on that. And something that happens with mechanical wire disc brakes over time. These wires get old, stretched, and don't fit the way that they're supposed to. So you end up dealing with a bigger problem of one brake not working properly anymore and needing to either swap them or completely replace them. These being counterclockwise pull, so most normal bike brakes pull going this way, so against the rotation of the tire. These ones pull with the rotation of the tire, so they're fairly hard to find unless you find retailers that sell scooters exactly like this and have the replacement parts for those. I found one here, Mini Motors USA, I believe it is. Might be someone else, but I believe it's Mini Motors USA. One of their scooters uses the counterclockwise pull for the brake. I believe it's their front brake on that model. And it is a direct replacement for one of these because these are the Speedway 5 platform. So you have a Speedway 5 body with Kaabo coloring, stylization, and little customization options done by them. Different style rear suspension. One thing that I would suggest if you are looking into the scooter, go for the C-frame style up here. This suspension's really nice for if you're doing street riding, but the second that you want to do any off-roading, the suspension's too stiff and isn't really able to play that friendly with any of the bumps off-road, and you feel like you're getting your hands jostled more than actually directing where you're going. The rear suspension works perfectly fine off-road. It has a decent enough travel. More often than not, you'll find out that you'll bottom these rear ones out before you bottom out the front. There's a tiny bit more travel up front, but they're super stiff, so they barely move. While the rear, not as stiff, tiny bit less travel, but does a great job at absorbing bumps, especially the 10-inch pneumatic tires. These will be replaced when I get all-season tires for more off-road use with 10 by 3-inch tires rather than the stock 2.5-inch wide rear and 2.5-inch front. Is it 2.5 rear? I thought the rear was 2.5. I might be wrong. Well, easiest way to find out. Rotate the tire till I can see it. Yep, the rear is 2.5. Okay. In the book, it states that one of the tires is 2.25, which is usually the front in those situations. But it looks like the front is also the 2.5 sizing, so they're both 2.5, which is good. 2.5 is about the bare minimum that I'd go for tire width. But past that, the scooter works great. It's done basically 300 miles with very limited maintenance, and from factory you just tighten everything up and it runs good. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.